So you told us the story off.
Okay, I'll start over. So, so my homie, right? He was cool with this girl. Let's just say that, and he got a thing for teachers. So the girl will always be on her Instagram story or Snapchat, be like, you know what I'm saying, like, oh, I wish she did this or somebody did that or some shit. So
like most
one day, right? You know what I'm saying? You ever seen like a girl on Facebook or something be like, I wish somebody did that for me, or oh, that's so cute. I wish I had somebody.
What a man that do this?
Yeah, some shit like
They
that.
go find you one.
Right. So he decided, you know what I'm saying, to be that motherfucker. So he decided to send her some flowers at her job. So long story short, she ended up receiving the flowers. Was like, oh, this cool. Who did this? But when she found out who did it, she ended up calling the police. So it was kind of messed up. It's kind of messed up. My bad, bro. He ain't gonna know. But
you don't know.
Right.
Yeah.
But what was y'all think about that? Like I was thinking about on the drive over here. Like would that deteriorate y'all from doing like shit like that in the future, or like not necessarily that, but you know sometimes you want to do something special for. You know,
but to me, what she should have did was, if she didn't warrant it, you should have gave him for a warning before you call the police. Because once you call the police and do that shit, that fuck up a nigga life.
Fact.
And females be like doing that shit like to me, it don't matter if I'm deeply in love with you or anything like that. Once you call Johnny Law and put Johnny Law in our business, it's a wrap. I don't give a fuck if we engaged. I don't give a fuck if we got kids. Fuck none of that. Once you call the police on me, because I will never get to that point where you think I'm gonna physically hurt you or physically do anything to you or anything like that. I don't give a fuck what you done. I'm not finna hurt you unless you're trying to hurt my property or you're trying to hurt me, and I will get you up off me and get what you need to do, separate from you.
Right.
But once a woman calls, and then a black woman too at that, calls the police on a black guy. Like, we're not talking about a white guy or Italian guy where they get benefit of the doubt. Mm-hmm. No, we know what happens to us when police come around us. We get in handcuffs. We get talked to with the authority. We get the aggression towards us, no matter what the situation is. So for her to call the police or something like that, that's dead. She should have just called him like, look, I know I might have said this, I know I might have said that, but I didn't want the flowers from you. Or I don't look at you like that, or you should have sent me the flowers or something like that. Give him fair warning first and knock him off that way. So now at least you gave him a strike. Now, if you do that again, okay, I can understand you doing that now, calling the police. But you just off the bat called the police on this man, like that could have ended real bad because they could have pulled him in, gave him some type of this, or a stalking charge, or put him on this. Or it's any type of thing could have happened. Like, you don't do that. Like
they could have pulled him in easily.
Like anything. Or they could have put a warrant out for his arrest. He's driving around, he don't know he got a warrant. They could have did. It's like a lot of stuff can go wrong. Though. You shouldn't know. You don't do that.
Yeah, in jail. Like, yeah, what you in for? Set this bitch some flowers.
No, you don't do that like that. Nah, that's scar. That's chalk right there.
Yeah, it's tough. And then the thing is with me, it's not like it was random. Like, they was flirting, in the DMs a little bit. So it's like that break a brother's spirit right there. Like,
Did you see these DMs?
Yeah, I seen them.
So you know for a fact that
yeah.
Okay. Because you know what I'm saying, like I asked that question because people can have conversations in the DMs and it just be cordial conversation.
Right.
Where you work.
But it was more so like you know what I'm saying, like, oh, you look good on picture and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely. Okay.
Like flirting type of shit. Yeah. Like, oh, thank you. You know how it is.
Yeah.
When it wasn't like no weird stuff. He literally just sent her some flowers, like, have a nice day, and it was flowers.
Yeah.
She must have really didn't like his.
Yeah, that's
she had to really didn't like him, and really thought he was a creep or something. Because she could have just said thank you. That's
and kept it moving, and never talked to him again.
You just blocked him.
Yep.
Yeah.
She could have kept the flowers
and then
blocked
put the flowers like right in the living room. That would have been.
That's what they do.
Facts.
That's just crazy. Right
I had another thought about it too. I think that brings the question for me. That proves to me actually that women don't want that stuff for real.
No. We can't do that. You can't say put women in a general box for all women. We can't say all. Because then they can say all men cheat, all men are dogs.
Well, if hit dogs will holler.
But I just don't.
If I'm not one of those men,
I guess both of y'all got a point, but it's like, yeah, in your head it's like, damn, do women really want the shit that they talk about?
I don't speak in generalities or
ever. I got you then. I get you with that then. I just wanted to put that out.
I get you.
Yeah, people are, all women don't do this and spaces. we're gonna report you again because you wasn't right.
We gonna call the police on you.
They've been reporting us something. We can report and they started reporting our shit. That's the second report. We got something. I said, something you said, yeah. So evidently we get a little buzz.
So if y'all don't know, we got a Facebook group, right?
Yeah.
And we like to post stuff. Maybe we don't get to talk about it here. We like to post little stuff. But like to see what some people in the Facebook group think about it. By the way, if you don't know, follow the group, join it. Anybody can join. Just look us up. But it's a couple y'all in that group that's been reporting our shit. And it ain't inappropriate, except for that one time. Never mind. But it ain't inappropriate, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, it's not.
It's not inappropriate. So when I seen what they have reported, it's almost like somebody in the group got offended. That's what I think it was.
What, about offended what I said? What I said?
Yeah.
What I said, if I shoot you and then you do this to me back or something like that, you can't tell people how to react. What I was basically getting at is you can't tell someone how to react once you did something to them. Right. I'm a big proponent of that because some people are, oh no, you went too far. Oh no, you should have did what you did. Like you don't hit people or do anything to a person if you're not ready for the wrath of God to come behind it. It doesn't matter what it does. It don't matter. Like you can say something, nobody ain't go too far. Because somebody like, okay, that's just like a lot of these kids always playing pranks and stuff. I just saw a couple pranks that went absolutely wrong where this white dude walked up to this black dude and talking about, we got beef or something. Like he was like saying street slang to where we know, like you don't play that. Yeah. Dude pulled out the bang on him. And he started damn near about to cry and piss on himself like, it's a prank. Ain't nobody out here playing with y'all, Craig and Day.
That actually happened for real. He said Craig and Day.
Ain't nobody out here. You don't want playing is you, Smoke. You think motherfuckers play. Ain't nobody playing, bro. This shit's real out here.
The dude that was going around like fake robbing people, like, give me all yours. Bro, he pulled up on the wrong person and did that and they killed him. Like, they literally killed him.
Yeah, like
he had a nice little follow. What's the, on TikTok?
Ooh, I got another one just to think about that.
Wait, before you keep that thought, because I want to finish what I was saying about it.
Go ahead.
Real quick, I think that's mad simp activity, bro.
You think so?
I think that's mad simp activity.
What's mad simp activity?
Just randomly sending a girl flowers for no reason.
I wouldn't say that, no. I ain't gonna go simp. I couldn't say simp. I can't agree with you right now.
I say simp.
At least questionably simp.
I know, but like a simp to me is like doing everything for a woman when she has like full control and you're not benefiting from it at all. You know what I'm saying? You pay this woman bills, you do all of that, and she don't even send you feet pics. Like, it's over with. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't do that. You can't do that. That's the simp. It's like, yeah, you know, I liked her picture on Instagram that I paid her light bill. What'd she do for you? Yeah, then I paid her phone bill the next day. So you just gonna...
What you mean? I feel like just randomly sending flowers is most definitely simp activity.
For real? Yeah.
Because that's the start. What are you talking about? That's the start.
He said
she didn't ask for that stuff because then he sent the flowers. Say she didn't say nothing. Right. She ain't reciprocated on nothing.
Yeah, exactly.
So he think it went well, right? Oh, I sent her these flowers. Well, now he gonna do this every other Monday or some shit.
Yeah.
Then now you got to boost it up. You can't keep sending flowers. Then you pop up with lunch or some shit. You know what I'm saying? That's simp activity. Don't get me wrong. I understand the showing of advancement. You know what I'm saying? You're trying to put your foot forward that way. But if there was already talk in the DMs, y'all already conversed, and you didn't get the hint that she didn't want those, that's simp activity.
I guess we're gonna be
like level 1.
You don't think that's
like level 1 simp?
Especially, like I said, if especially he didn't catch the cues that she didn't want that shit,
right?
You simping hard, bro.
But the thing is, he kind of got that cue that she did want it. You know what I'm saying?
It was obviously
I wish I had a man do this stuff like that.
But she didn't say you. I feel like hold on real quick. I feel like any woman telling you about how she want to be treated by other men, she don't want you.
Ooh. Because she won't let you figure that out for yourself.
No, because if she wanted you to do it, she'd have said it.
Like, you know I want so and so to send me some flowers.
It'd be nice if I ever got some flowers. You know what I'm saying? It'd be nice if some dude just took me out to Benihana. No, she ain't go. Let's go get some Benihanas. One day you should send me flowers.
You know what? That's facts. That's facts. Because at that point, it would be like if she was really interested in you, like you said, she would say, "Let's go to Benihana," or "I want you to send me some flowers." Like that. Just making that voluntarily sending her flowers. That what has she proven to you to show that she deserves that? And it's like, and depending on the flowers, depending on where he got them from, between the delivery charges, that ain't cheap.
Easy 50. Easy 50.
Okay, so y'all kind of technically saying if if you didn't even really talk to her yet and you just sending her flowers. For instance, if you start talking to her, y'all been talking for a little while, you be like, man, how I'm going to send her some flowers? I was thinking about her. Is we talking about two different scenarios? Or we talking
No, what you saying is still on par with what I'm saying. But my thing is, you would know if your advances are being taken well or not before you did some dumb shit like that. Bro, I'm not sending no girl a $50 gift and I don't know if she wanted it or not. That's I don't know if it's being accepted well or not. And again, you should know. You should know if your advances are being accepted. Nah, you friend zone, my guy.
Okay, so the thing is though, what if that's the very first advance? Like
it's obviously not. No, it's obviously not. You would have to know her well enough to know what she worth.
Yeah.
My boy, we gotta talk.
Because I think, like, for me, gifts are a reward of you showing me that you're worthy of them. Mm-hmm. And in order for me to find out that you're worthy, we have to be talking, we have to be conversing. I have to have witnessed your energy. I need to see what kind of person you are. So, being the fact that we've only talked through DMs so far, right? Like, as far as like direct conversation, you're not showing me that you're deserving of anything of mine.
And that's almost close to my definition of a simp. You're doing something, and she ain't earning nothing, no reward, nothing. Just
doing it. It's like
and it's not your girl. I can see if it was your girl and you decided to wake up, like, let me get my girl some breakfast. Let me get her hair done or something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's already your girl.
Yeah, exactly.
But a girl you don't know,
like,
that's
also,
tough, man. That's tough.
You see a post on the girl's page and say, I want to go to Red Lobster. Simp activity is sending her a Red Lobster gift card. Yeah. Welcome to another episode of the KNoWKi podcast. It's your man Spaces.
It's Soundman Dave.
This your boy Maul. Oh, this Jay every day. No, my boy Jay, he gonna be busy for the next couple of weeks, man. We still got lives outside here, so we understand, man. If everything go well, see him in a couple of weeks or whatever, man.
May have to have him chime in on the call or something. Are we going out of the country?
Yeah, he went out of the country, man. He went to his homeland in Dubai.
Dang.
You know he say like an Arab anyway, right? Like I don't know what Jay every day at, but though he good though. Everything all well. He just had to take care of some family things, whatever.
It's all good, man. It's all good.
So let's go. How y'all weeks been, man? Let's go with you first, Dave.
My week was excellent, man.
Yeah.
Excellent, man.
Explain to us how your week was good, Dave.
I finally got the car I always wanted, you know?
Oh, for real?
That always since I was in high school, I gotta say, no, it has been like seven, 8th grade.
That's a hood class.
When I pulled up,
it's the newer hood class.
Yeah.
Because back in the day, Chevys,
right, Chevys,
Impalas,
no, it's great. I had
Camaros, Malibus, them hood cars. Nissan Altima Maxima.
Them was
the hood cars. But now you done moved up to the extreme hood car with the dreads. So you for real, like, you feel me, like you out here like for real, like you like.
So if y'all don't, my dream car has always been a Dodge Challenger. You know what I'm saying? I always wanted one.
Now you need to throw the dark boys on there. You need to throw 5% on that, man.
It's blue.
So throw some 5%.
Nah, I don't need it. It's good.
Everything I try got to be 5%. I don't give a fuck what it is. Be a bicycle. Need 5% on that.
Bicycle of
5% on everything I try. I don't need you looking in here. I might be doing something. Mind your damn business.
I didn't notice that was you when I pulled up.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, because I was like okay, so I see a car here, but it doesn't look like Dave's car. And then Maul pulls up, gets out, and Dave gets out of this new car. I'm like, oh yeah, you was talking about getting a new car.
Yeah, man, I had to do it, man. I always wanted it, and I got it.
Yeah, it's a blessing just to be like a lot of people take that stuff for granted. To me, I don't. I don't take having no running water, having no hot water, having a home to go to, having lights to cut on. I don't really take like a lot of that, none of that stuff for granted. Mm-hmm. Not one bit, because at one point, we was, back in the day, it was just my mama, single mother, trying to provide for all of us, and shit wasn't like that likely. Like, I just don't take that for granted. I don't take none of that for granted. I thank God for every little moment, every little thing.
I'm definitely appreciative.
I'm appreciative of all that stuff. People be like, oh, you got this, you got that, but you don't know how hard. You see a nigga ain't got no haircut, man. Motherfucker been at work.
Man.
I work like 6 days a week, 9-10 hours a day. I works, so when I get a chance, I go get a haircut.
As you should.
My week actually. I said in the last episode that it was finals week for my class.
Okay, what's the word?
No, it got pushed. The test got pushed back.
Get the fuck out.
That's more time to study, man.
Exactly.
Yeah,
exactly.
Man, he was ready then.
Man, that's God telling him maybe you need
a little bit more time.
He was ready.
You know what I'm saying?
He was ready. Guys want to see how ready he really was. Though. That's all it was.
God was like, he wasn't ready last week. You ain't ready. Let me push this back.
So you said God was telling his ass last week he wasn't ready.
No, he was ready. Just God was trying to see, like, I really think he ready, but I want to see his actions. If he gonna keep studying, or he gonna be like, man, I'm ready and not studying anything.
Yeah, I was studying with some classmates yesterday for like about 6 hours.
Oh, you getting it in?
I ain't never studied like that.
But it only lasted long because it was that many of us.
You CDL? You ain't never?
No, I be looking at stuff, and you practice driving,
right.
And them testing and stuff. Like we was doing, like we had our little group of like even if y'all ever get over there, we got shit laid out, bro. Y'all gonna have that shit like smooth. We gonna teach y'all everything we did first, how we got through it, and how I failed 2 break tests before I passed the final one.
Yeah,
like we taking the written part because I failed too.
I failed my when I got my license for the first time. I failed my pre-trip one time.
Oh, one time?
I got everything right, and I was so nervous, bro. You gonna be nervous, but I was so nervous. He was like, "Now turn the headlights on."
Because you didn't turn that.
I forgot where they was at, because they not in the same place as a regular truck, the one we was testing in.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of buttons in the truck, bro.
Oh, you must be testing in the motherfucker
yeah.
Peterbilt.
Yeah.
Peterbilt, all them gauges, boy.
Man.
Peterbilt like a motherfucker.
I was in it.
747 like jet, goddamn. Yeah. Boy, got all type of odometers, odometers, control. They got all type of shit in the Peterbilt.
Got it. Look like an airplane.
What? Got all type of shit everywhere, bro. Peterbilt's like, but when you get one though, you the deal. Like them the deal in the trucking. But you get a Peterbilt in the trucking. Yeah. Put them lights and shit on there. Mm-hmm. You doing that shit like you got a motherfucking
like Optimus Prime
GMC 63 Benz out there.
So with that test, that was the one, like that one thing caused you to fail?
That one thing caused me to fail.
Oh, okay.
Because if you don't pass the pre-trip test, I don't know how they do it, but I went through the state.
Yeah, you got to pass the pre-trip first. You can't
even test drive.
You can't even keep going. Like
they told me, they was like, you did good up until that. Try again next week.
Yeah, because
my ass off. That was it.
Because when I first go take mine, we was in the cab, so I had to do the whole in cab. After we do the in cab, you go straight to the brake test. So now, if you fail any one of those two, test is over. Ain't no sense of going nowhere because you can't fail them two. You can't fail.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So then you go that. Then you come out. You do the pre-trip and shit. Then after you do the pre-trip, you do the skills. You got a straight line back, offset back, and then parallel part. Mm-hmm. Once you're a parallel part, they throw them cones or whatever. You take off, hit a few blocks, hit them corners, hit them gears, double clutching, upshift and downshift, and come back around. You good.
All right, so how was your week?
My week good, man. I really do not have complaints, bro. Even if I do have complaints, I know shit can get better. Like, there's no quitting me, there's no stopping me or nothing I'm doing. So I rarely have any complaints. That's what people be like, bro, do you ever have bad days? Yeah, I just don't let it show. It's just that's just the type of person I am. I'm not going to sit up here and be like whooping and whining over this and over that and what I can change and what I can't change, because whatever I can change, I'm going to change it. Yeah. Whatever I can't change, I'm going to try to forget about it. I can't do nothing about it. It's time to keep moving. So that's just the type of person I am. I don't sit up here and complain about shit, because I will change my situation. I will cut a motherfucker out of my life if I don't feel that you bringing no value and you bringing me down. I will stop fucking with a motherfucker, all that. I'm one of them. I'll cut some shit off and cut that down and do whatever I need to do to get my life. I like being happy. I like smiling. You see me always laughing. That's me. I love laughing and having fun. I don't got time for all that bullshit, man.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that, because I don't really have. I'm a happy person internally.
That's right? What I'm saying. So like, when it's in you, it's in you. It doesn't matter.
Like whatever happens, in whatever situation I compartmentalize that situation for where it is and whoever it has to deal with. Yeah. If I have a problem with you, but I don't have a problem with him, I'm not going to let how I feel about you affect how I talk to him.
That's me too.
So yeah, I'm happy internally. So. You know what? I was real quick before we get into the subjects. I was watching the video from last week, bro, and that part when we was talking about the not last week, week before last, when we were talking about would you go to prison for $100 million, prison for a year for $100 million, and you was like, I'll be in there making license plates.
Oh, that was last week.
Week before last. That was week before last.
Oh, so okay.
We was behind.
Yeah.
We was behind. Yeah, but yeah, when it was just so funny because it looked like the actual emotion, bro.
Making license plates, thinking of my business plan when I finna get out because I'm not going broke no more. You go sit down for a year.
Yo, if you make if you get $100 million in a
year?
single sitting, and you go broke ever in your lifetime,
you weren't meant to have it.
You like, oh my,
it's not meant for you,
bro. What I got in my head, y'all already know my plan.
Yeah.
I'm going right now to look for me some land.
Right.
I'm going to go get me 100 acres. I'm gonna go get my two 40 acres in a mill. Goddamn it, in half. Cause they go get me in what? Go get that somewhere down south, bro.
So you said you don't need your reparations then.
What? Give me 100. What?
I'll take his. I'll take his.
But yeah, man, shit been going good, man. Yeah.
So I just want to touch on one quick thing. So we know the whole thing with Russia and Ukraine is going on. We talked about it, whatever, right?
Yeah.
So this whole time I just been taking it for what it is, right? It's like it's a part of war, you know. Sometimes, you know, all the time, innocent live in war, you know, people die. Innocent people die at war. But what hit me hard that I heard this past week was it showed evidence of a missile. I think it landed in front of it, but it exploded a maternity hospital.
But hold up. Did we actually know that came from that? Because they have been showing a lot of videos where people are like, that ain't happened, or they say, we don't really know. Like, we can go and have sympathy for it and try to, like, compartmentalize of what's going on, but we don't know because we're not over there.
Right.
And both sides is throwing out fake shit all over the place. So we really technically don't know what the fuck is going on over there.
Okay, you're right. And I don't really, that's not really where I was going with it, just the fact that.
Yeah, just say like that. If that did happen, that is fucked up.
Yeah, well,
all the way around, that ain't cool at all. That's fucked up.
Wherever it came from.
Yeah, that shit is wild. Wow.
That's messed up, man. Like,
but to me though, is right, because Will was talking about it the other day too. Like, it's rules to war. Them fighting a war. You can't use this bomb. You can't use napalms. You can't use this. You can't use that. Nigga, how you gonna tell me how to have war if I'm trying to war with somebody? War is war. I'm not trying to hear about it. Ain't no rules to war. If we out here having a gun shootout, right? The gangs out here having a gun shootout. Hey, you know, the police over us say you cannot be hiding behind a car while you shoot me. You know, the police say you can't shoot me in my big toe. You only can shoot me in my upper torso or something like that.
Yeah.
Like, how the fuck do we go from like rules and war?
Yeah.
War is war.
Yeah.
If I'm coming over here, I'm dropping bombs on everything. Ain't no, nigga, arrest me. I'm gonna drop a bomb on that.
Right. Yeah.
Arrest these, goddammit.
Yeah.
Like, how the fuck is it? I've been, because you know, as a shorty, you don't really look at it like that. But now as you get grown, you start like, it's actually rules to war. Then you start thinking about like war crime and all this, and it's just like, man, it's just really crazy.
The thing is with Ukraine, I don't know if y'all ever heard my opinion on it. I kind of don't give a fuck.
I understand.
I
totally understand, and
bro,
I totally get where you come from.
The only reason Ukraine is a big, you know, it's shit going. Okay, guess this. Check this out. Just to sidetrack for a little bit. Let me explain something. It's a lot of this shit going on in other places.
Yeah.
Like, did y'all know? I don't know. 10, 15 years ago, they committed a genocide in Africa and nobody blinked a fucking eye.
That's a fact.
No, I ain't know that.
A whole genocide, race of people gone.
Yeah, they did.
They still they tracking down like the people that came in and try to, you know, justify everything in Africa. They still tracking down the motherfuckers to this day that did that shit.
Wow, I did not know that.
Nothing untouched. The only reason Ukraine is so fucking. And did y'all see how they treated black people over there?
They wouldn't even let them get on the train.
They're not letting them evacuate.
Yeah.
It's not even. I don't see nothing online like donate this for the black people in Ukraine. None of that shit. Cause I would have shared that shit in a heartbeat. That shit would have been in the group chat.
Yeah.
But Ukraine is only important to America because, you know, it's the first time in a long time war has been presented on, you know, somebody that looked like, you know, the other people. So, you know, so it's important to them because you know why? Because you look at it and a lot of, you know, white people, you're like, oh, this can happen to me too. Shit, I don't want this to happen to me, so we're going to try to stop this right here. That's why it's important to them. Other than that, shit, Russia got every right to invade Ukraine.
You got every right.
They do. First of all, it ain't
know.
been that long. Ukraine used to be a part of Russia till the war started.
That's true.
Ukraine, we can't stick up for Ukraine because Ukraine was like, I don't want to be a part of Russia and I'm not joining NATO. So now when shit hit the fan, we need help.
Hey, boy. Russia told Ukraine, get down and lay down, like Benny Singer told Facts. Get down and lay down. What you gonna do?
And then, like, if you look at it, like, for real, I'm sorry to cut you off, but if you look at it for real, Russia gave Ukraine the opportunity, like, bro, evacuate.
Oh, they did?
Yeah. They're like, bro, in 2 months we coming. Evacuate.
But to me, they should have picked a side.
Who?
You got to pick a side.
Who, Ukraine?
Yeah. Either you gonna join NATO or you gonna come back over here with Russia.
Because if you
which
join
one you want to do?
None of this war would happen.
Yeah, because we'd have been over there with their ass. Mm-hmm. Like you want. That's why Ukraine did it before they did. I mean, not Ukraine. Russia did what they did before they did decide like, oh, they probably coming. We're gonna join NATO real quick.
Yep.
Then we'd have been pulled in the United States would have been pulled in this shit because we'd have been able to fight over
quick too.
Yeah, because United States in some shit quick though.
But like if you look at the map, so you got Russia right here. Yeah. Ukraine is like literally attached to Russia.
Yeah.
But the United States got troops on the bottom half of Ukraine outside, so they can help people come out of Ukraine. Yeah. But they not stepping in because that's their fault.
Yeah.
So as far as the war, like I plead with people that nobody should be losing their life over a decision of the government. You know what I'm saying? That's terrible on both halves. But as far as
you gotta join somebody, but you can't be out here.
It's too late for that. They made their decision. Like I sympathize for the innocents that lose their life over there.
That people ain't got shit to do with that. Like mom and pop stores.
You got students,
grandmas that's going to work in school and shit like that.
You got
people ain't have shit to do with that. They just over there just trying to survive and live. But hey man, I really don't know what to say because anything we do say gonna be wrong as hell. People gonna be like,
somebody got an opinion about something. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like you can disagree with my opinion, but it's not gonna change my opinion. Right?
That's a fact, man.
You gonna say something, Will?
Oh no, I heard it a little bit different, right? That Ukraine was trying to join NATO. It ain't something you could just jump into. You got to get voted in. They got to jump you in. Like
they do.
And so
we got to jump you in.
I always compare it to the Cuban Missile Crisis. You know what I'm saying? We learned about that in school, and so.
Oh yeah. Cuba had all the missiles.
Right, and it was a big deal because if they've had warheads in Cuba, we wouldn't have no notification. They could blow shit up in the United States and they wouldn't have no prior notification. It was too close to home. That's why they was like, hey, nothing in Cuba. That's too fucking close. Mm-hmm. So same thing with Ukraine and Russia. If Ukraine would have joined up, the United States could have put warheads in Ukraine and if some shit popped off, it's so close to Russia, they wouldn't have shit to say. But that's why Russia was like, nah. Because like you said, they was part of Russia. And then Russia was like, man, fuck y'all. That's the elephant graveyard of the Lion King. Y'all there, but we don't give a fuck about y'all. But then it was like, all right, we're going to do our own thing. But they were still considered Russians. They were still Russians.
They speak the same language.
Yeah. So that was their own shit. But then when they tried to link up with NATO, that's when they was like, hey, bro, you can't have these motherfuckers. You can't have our ops next door to us, G. So they was like, all right, well, since y'all going to try to do that, we taking the land back. And that's when the war started. You know what I'm saying?
Wow. As many times I've heard the different explanations, that's.
I've heard that one too.
Yeah,
I've heard that one. That's too close to home, and like they can have if they join NATO now, United States and all the NATO countries,
all the enemies
put missiles right there. So soon as motherfucker Russia, they have all our military over there. Soon as Russia come start doing some bullshit. They can just cross right over because on the other side of Russia, it's mountains. Ain't nobody going to attack them from that side because it's mountains over there.
You know what's actually on the other side of Russia?
What?
Alaska.
But number frozen land. Ain't nobody coming through that. Frozen land. Ain't nobody coming through that.
No, I'm just saying that's.
But yeah, ain't nobody going to come that way. If they going to come
it's hard to come through that.
Yeah, if they going to come attack me and Russia, they don't come through Ukraine and that border right there because it's right there. Mm-hmm. They're right there so they can attack them real easy and get in their shit. Yeah. So I understand it. I get it.
Yeah,
I can't say get down and lay down. It's war. It's part of war.
Jeez, oof.
That shit be crazy, bro.
Yeah, it's crazy.
That's why I be thankful I stay in the United States, man. These are high ass taxes, man. Keep sending that missile shit over there, bro. Yeah, leave them, man. Whew.
On another note, man. So
let's go to some funny shit, man.
Yeah, I didn't intend for that to go that far.
Man, that shit.
So okay, so we talked about it episodes before.
Uh-huh.
Did you see this recent Spider-Man movie?
The recent one?
The recent one.
Come On? No Way Home?
I know you saw it.
Yeah, I saw it, yeah.
Okay, what'd you think? We never talked about it. What'd you think?
I thought we did talk about that.
We talked about going to see it. We didn't talk about what you thought.
I thought it was dope. I thought it was pretty good.
We talked in person, not on the podcast.
Oh, no. I thought it was pretty dope.
Okay. What you think?
That shit was good, bro. That was a good movie, man.
Will, did you see it?
Mm-hmm. You see Spider-Man?
Are you interested?
Bring a bootleg.
I am. I just haven't seen it.
Bring a bootleg for you.
The reason why I asked the question because it was dope, right? And I know you see him ready to.
Because he would say some shit and people like, man, let's go to another subject. We don't want to hear about. No. Go ahead.
The only thing I would have wanted to see was something like the 3 Spider-Mans interacting with each other to take the enemies down specifically. For instance, I'm thinking like they're flying through the air and using each other's webs to keep each other flying through the air kind of thing. You see what I'm saying?
No. I know what you're talking about, but that's swinging shit now. That ain't gonna happen. But the thing is, they have to split up. It was 5v3.
Yeah, it was 5v3. But
they can't do one at a time. Somebody's just gonna jump in that shit.
But that's what happened though. Like they one at a time. One person took down each.
Right. They have to split up. If they work together, it'd be 3v1, right?
Yeah.
But the movie was good. No, but
I see what you're saying. At the end though, for Green Goblin, they kind of teamed up for that.
I'm just saying like specifically with like their webs because they could have had some fantastic CGI going on with that.
You gotta remember though, they unlike the original, not the original, but unlike the first Spider-Man, Tobey Maguire.
Yeah.
His webs are organic.
Yeah.
Theirs are not. They gotta actually make their webs, so they got a limited supply.
Yeah. They could have worked that out.
Oh,
they got senses. Okay. They got their spidey senses. Yeah, they got all three of them.
That's just to warn them when danger is
finish or you done?
You gonna Birdman me?
Hey man, did y'all see Batman?
Not yet.
Oh, for real?
I'm gonna see it this weekend.
It's a long ass movie. Pee before you watch it.
3.
I did it.
It says like 3 hours long.
It's 3 hours and 7 minutes or something like that. No previews, just movie. I knew the movie was gonna be long because we walked in, sat down. It's like, damn, ain't no previews. The movie just started. That shit was 3 hours and 7 minutes, bro.
You gotta go see that shit in the morning. That's what Jay every day said.
In the morning.
Yeah, you gotta go to because if you go like, say for instance, if you go at 7 o'clock, you're not getting out till 11.
Mm-hmm. I saw it Friday night.
Jeez, what'd you think?
It's good. It's a dark ass movie. Like we got out at like 11 o'clock. Went to the Oak Brook Center, bro. By the time we got out, the lights. It's dark outside, but the lights from the mall itself is like, god damn, because the movie's so dark. The movie is so dark, bro.
That's what you call it was saying too.
The movie dark as hell, but it's a good movie.
No, I'm going to see it this weekend, and I don't really. I'm not
the biggest Batman fan.
That and I'm just going to see it just because, to be honest.
You're a DC guy.
I'm a DC villain kind of guy.
Oh, okay.
I'm DC villain and Marvel heroes kind of guy, right?
I guess.
But I don't know, man.
You'll enjoy it because it's not some high ass. I'm sorry, this turned to a movie review, but it's not no high ass.
We chopping it up.
Yeah, chopping it up. No, how can I say no? Big ass fantasy. Like he's grounded as hell.
Yeah,
it's realistic as fuck. Like Batman, not some amazing ass hero. Like he getting his ass pushed around, punched, not dodging. Okay. He make mistakes because in the movie. Don't spoil. No, I'm just telling you.
Okay, well let's switch something.
It's like the first No, I don't spoil movies.
But no, you know him. He don't really want to hit nothing. He don't like watching previews. Like literally before. He fast forward to this. He don't watch the after credits.
He said it's something that they like when the movie first started. Everybody missed. He only been Batman for a year. So this like a brand new, I just started this shit, get off my dick ass type of Batman. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you're gonna enjoy it. You're gonna enjoy it.
So you think Robert Pattinson did a good job?
He did it way better than I thought. Cause the only time I seen Robert Pattinson was Tenet. He was in Tenet, and
when he in Twilight or some shit.
He was in Twilight.
Twilight.
Did you mean Twilight when you said Tenet?
No, he wasn't.
I was going to say. Okay.
He's the white dude in Tenet.
He was also in Harry Potter too.
Who he played Harry Potter? I ain't seen that movie since I was a kid.
I forgot.
You still is a kid.
Bro, I'm damn near 30.
The only president you voted for was Obama.
Hey man, you know
what type of shit is that?
Alright, I'm gonna switch gears real quick. That shit right there, I was just sitting there looking at y'all. Switch gears for a minute. Ask y'all a question. I asked this to I ain't even gonna say it.
Go ahead and say it.
I asked this question. Should, no matter if you're married or not, been together however long you've been together, should every time someone has a baby, should it be DNA tested for the father?
I'll go. I know that's more of an individual person type of
No,
thing.
and we talking about mandatory.
Mandated.
We talking about mandated. It should be no matter if you think she's faithful. It just, they don't even ask you. They just do it.
I wouldn't have a problem. Hell yeah, that shit free.
Well, it costs free.
But no, it can be put in with your insurance and shit.
Oh yeah,
exactly.
I'm just saying, should the baby be DNA tested?
Yes.
Why do you think so?
Because we in the days of, we in the present day, and these are the days of what technology can benefit us. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. If it'd be beneficial for a man to find, just to reassure that this is your child, that's great. That's no problem. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't gonna cap. If it's not your child, guess what? That's great. That's not your child. You know what I'm saying? Like that'd be heartbreaking. 18 years, bro. 18 to find out a kid ain't even yours. That fucks somebody up, bro.
Bro,
that's devastating.
That's past devastating, bro. Because you build up to you taking care of this woman. You thinking this your baby. You watching what she eat. You're not letting her do this. You're not letting her do that. You taking her back and forth to the doctor's appointments. You're there looking at all the sonograms. You done went through this emotional roller coaster, and you found out that baby is not yours. Oh my God.
I agree. I definitely think you should just go ahead and make it mandatory. And I think, we said before in the podcast that I think it's 30% of men that take paternity tests find out that the child isn't theirs.
30%. You did 30%. He showed did say that too, and I said the same thing that time. That's a fucking lot.
Then that's of men that take paternity tests.
Shit.
Right. So imagine what the percentage would be if all men had to take paternity tests.
You just said that, right? And all I can picture in my mind is when Homer tell Bart to do something, he don't do it, and he be talking about like that. That's all I picture in my head. Is Bart getting the shit choked out of him from them thing situations. That's all I can picture.
Man, that's crazy.
It's a dodged bullet, you know what I'm saying? Like it's Jay Everyday said, I think it was on one of the few episodes, mother's baby, father's maybe.
Yeah, so. but because when I asked the question, someone told me that no, you must don't trust that person, or it's not a trust. I'm like, it don't got nothing to do with trusting nothing. That has nothing to do with you, period. Wouldn't you want to do it too anyway, too? So you could be like, nigga, I told you it was your baby. Now you're going to really pay more. Or something like, not just saying that, but why wouldn't you want to do, why wouldn't all parties want to do that? It ain't got nothing to do with how I'm not trusting you, or this ain't got to be a trust issue for you. It's got to be like, just let's do it.
Just a reassurance for myself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The only people scared is the people cheating.
Right? Right? Like, if you don't have anything to hide, and if you're sure that it's my baby, then what's the issue? It's a reassurance for me, because regardless, one way or the other, you're secure as a woman, right? Like, if the baby's if it's my baby, then I got you, I got us. So I'm going to provide. But if the baby isn't mine, you can then go and rely on the government to supplement, to help you through your life. So either way, she's secure.
Now, we all answered that question, right? Now I'm going to piggyback off that. We're going to go a little deeper now, right? Mm-hmm. Okay. I got this off the Big Facts podcast, right? Mm-hmm. They asked a question, right? A girl, it was a little story. Dude had a baby with a lady, right? She go and get her mommy makeover, like go get her body done, get everything tightened back up and loosened and all that stuff, right? Okay, you ain't got to do all that. But it's just a story. Let's run.
Yeah, I'm listening. Yeah.
She go get her body done. He go get the baby DNA tested. It's not his baby. He take the baby and drop it off at the fire station while she's stepping in town. Getting her mommy makeover. She come back and like the police and shit have her baby. So the question was he wrong?
Hey, that's
he's like, I don't know who baby this is, so
hey, that's petty as hell. That's some petty ass shit, bro.
It is petty. All that is above. But can you blame him? And He didn't do nothing wrong to the baby. He took it to the fire department. You know the fire department going to take well of it because you know
that's what they do.
If you don't want your baby, you can take it to the police station or the fire department. They will not ask you no questions or nothing. Mm-hmm. They will take the baby. You can go ahead and walk away. Mm-hmm. They will ask you no questions. So he dropped the baby off at the fire station, and they was like, "Was he wrong?"
Because then let's say you tell this story from the woman perspective, right?
No, she gonna say you wrong.
No, not her opinion, but from her perspective. Like, so I was kicking it with this dude, and then I had my baby, and then I decided to go get my body done. And while I was going to get my body done chilling in Miami,
he just dropped the baby off at the thing.
He dropped the baby off at the thing. No, I had him watching my son. And guess what?
Yes.
Then we doing the same shit.
But she didn't say about the fraternity test that he got. And she was out here thotting and shit.
Right.
So is he wrong? It's funny. And he's petty. But I don't think he's wrong. You cannot tell him how to react, D.
You're right. It's petty, but I don't think he's wrong.
Now
because, like I said, whose baby is this?
Right. Like, damn, it's the same mine. The hospital must have mine, right? That's how
you go back to the hospital again. Hey, boy, y'all gave us the wrong baby. Yeah. This ain't mine. Y'all gave us the wrong baby.
Now, imagine if, let's say that were the case, right? Let's say he did go to the hospital and was like, this isn't my baby. Where's my baby? So now he's all worried, frantic, while she's getting her mommy surgery. Then come to find out, she did have that baby. But he's doing all this research and getting all frantic because his baby may be lost and find out that it's not his.
Dumbass, you know what the fuck going on.
No, you can't say that though, bro.
I'm talking about like when he found out the baby ain't his.
Yeah, when you do
obviously the baby hers. Yeah, she saw that motherfucker come out her body.
Yeah,
you said it like they got receipts.
You right.
Bro, but that shit, I heard that shit, other DNA. That shit was funny. That shit is hilarious. Like, she going out of town and he dropped the baby off, bro. Bro, that shit is hilarious. I'm not gonna say he wrong. He petty.
That's reciprocal.
Petty is petty, yeah. But wrong, no, because he still made sure the baby was safe. And then he went and cleaned out all his shit out the crib and all that shit and just disappeared.
So he was gone and the baby was gone.
Bro.
I want to know what she did.
Me too. I want to hear her part of the story.
No, I want to know what she did about the baby.
She don't get a baby.
But how did she know that the baby was at the fire station?
I don't know.
Because
I think when she came back or whatever, that's what he told her he did or whatever.
Right. Oh, okay.
He probably felt a little guilty about it. I'm pretty sure he ain't just leave that motherfucker.
You think he felt guilty?
I don't know.
I don't know. What's that song? Y'all heard Lil Durk new album?
No.
That shit nice.
That shit nice.
That shit nice.
He got a song with Future.
Lil
Bitch, I'm petty.
Lil Durk shit nice though. But Lil Durk shit nice though.
Mm-hmm. It just dropped.
Oh yeah, I got too much violence.
Too much violence.
Too much violence.
Durk, but Durk is one of the ones like to me with this album when I heard them first couple of songs I'm like he up there. I ain't even like that. He up there. He up there.
He the same, man.
He that deal. He up there. Can't lie. Can't
versatile as hell.
Yeah, he up there. He got this young shit on lock right now. He up there. But let's go back to this baby. So he was petty, but what?
I think it was petty, but I don't think. What was it? It was. Is he petty or is he?
Yeah, is he wrong? Is he wrong?
Wrong.
Is he wrong?
Right. Is he petty? Yeah. Is he wrong? No.
Right. It's justifiable pettiness.
I really don't even think because we can say petty, but bro, you don't know what was going through his mind when he found out that baby wasn't his, because that is dangerous. That is absolute, like, bro. Like I said before, he's been sitting up there taking care of you during this whole pregnancy, thinking that is his kid. Now, if he's fucking with you while you're pregnant and he know that's not his kid, that's different. Because he signed up for that. That's different. But he got you pregnant. He still signed up for that too because he got you pregnant. But thinking that it's his baby, and it's not, that's different. That's you playing with fire. Because he could have killed your ass.
Yeah.
Like, that's one of the memos, that shit is sending somebody over the top. Like, that's crazy. Like, you don't even know if he wanted kids. He was blessed to have kids. Maybe he had another girlfriend that he couldn't have kids with, and he was blessed to thought he had a kid with you, or whatnot, whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
So that's just dangerous to me.
That's a
it's
crazy
really
story,
dangerous.
though. That's nice.
That shit was funny when I heard it on Big Facts.
I would have laughed if I heard it.
That shit was funny as hell.
Damn. I don't listen to Big Facts.
Hey, if y'all watch it, let us know what y'all think, man.
Yeah. What y'all think in our Facebook page or whatever. Got another one. Keep going?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. We were just talking about before we got into this about all these pranks and stuff, right?
Yeah.
The pranks is going on. They got Donkey of the Day. Another podcast I listened to, another thing I listened to the Breakfast Club.
Yeah.
There was Donkey of the Day, I think it was Friday. And it's this couple. Is there a couple? I don't know they're a couple, but they got a YouTube channel. They was in Target talking about it's called a 24-hour challenge. So they was out there in like 2 o'clock in the morning. I guess they hid in the store, whatever they did. They was in the store camping and doing all this stuff and they was recording it. But they was capping to it too, you know, the whole thing. They was telling their fans that they're going to start a new 24-hour challenge or whatever. But they didn't stay there the whole night. 3 o'clock in the morning, they left out the exit door. That's how the police got notified that, you know, somebody was there or whatever. So they got away. But then the next morning, they come back 8 o'clock in the morning. When the store opened, they came back to seem like they were there all night and they was going to finish their YouTube thing.
Yeah.
They got caught. Now they can face up to 7 years in jail.
They deserve it.
Trespass.
Yeah, for trespassing and all that stuff, criminal trespassing. But one of the 2 people that was in there said they didn't think that nothing was going to happen. They were just having a little fun. They living life, right? Right?
Keep on.
And they were just saying, you know, like, they blown out of proportion. It was just fun. We were living life. They only got 16,000 followers on YouTube, too. But to go through the story, what we were just saying, y'all think everybody out here playing, Craig, Day-Day, when everybody's not playing.
Yeah.
Y'all thinking everything's a fucking game. And that just give you the mind frame of like this new generation think everything is funny and everything is joking and games. For her to say it wasn't no big deal, I thought they was gonna give us a fine. Now they're trying to give us. And she said they asked her, "Would you do it again?" She was like, "Yeah, I would," or whatever like that. She didn't have no remorse for it at all. But it's to like the detriment of like this new generation. Everybody want to be TikTokers. Everybody want to be YouTubers.
It's that clout shit, man.
Yeah, and everybody want to be famous, and you get some shit like this. Well, I think they should get the whole 7 years.
Yes.
And I'm not talking about no federal. I'm talking about they need to go to the county. They need to go some shit that's rough, like really be in there so they can tell them, like, what you in here for? Oh, we step in Target, and you got that much time? Yeah, you're gonna be my bitch. This whole little bit.
That's tough, man.
What you think?
It's stupid, bro. It's just stupid.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta be held accountable, especially, you know, generation today. Us, the accountability level is so low for us.
I think they're like 24 and 25 or 24 and 23. They was somewhere in that age. They was like anywhere from 23 to 25. They was in one of those 3.
Our accountability, the accountability in our generation is just so fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
So fucked up. Like, we look at accountability as like you can say like, oh, you're supposed to be accountable for your actions, accountability and shit. Motherfucker like look at you weird.
Yeah.
Like for real.
Yeah.
So I think we need more examples of an accountability. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Make an example of their ass. Stop being stupid. Or you gonna serve that time? What? Like?
No, to me, and people think I might be going to the extreme for this shit though, but it need to be more example of you getting hurt. Like behind you doing shit like that, motherfucker need to get popped. Motherfucker need to die. Motherfucker need to like get hit by cars and doing this stupid shit. Motherfucker need to get attacked by lions, bears, or whatever. And we have more examples of that.
Damn,
motherfuckers will
stop. Hell of a security system.
No, I'm not talking about that. But I'm just talking about.
Hey, upgraded like a
It's just people doing stupid shit like, you know, a couple years ago, motherfucker was in a zoo doing shit like this, right? Remember?
Oh yeah.
Like, shit like that. What I'm talking about. Motherfuckers need to start dying, and people gonna look at me like, damn, you going to the extreme? No, if you have more examples of them doing shit like that, where people losing their lives to shit like that and really getting hurt, getting legs amputated, getting arms cut off, getting your thumbs chopped off, getting like shit.
Maybe getting years cut off their life.
Thank you. Going to jail for a whole bunch of time too. Like that can be too.
Like the Lions though.
Yes, bro. You play stupid games, you get stupid prizes.
Yeah,
I like that.
yeah.
I like that.
So if motherfuckers start going through and getting shit like that happen to them, shit maybe will slow down, maybe it won't, but at least motherfuckers start being held accountable because you gotta get his justice. Then he'll be taking your arm, taking legs, taking toes, taking limbs, taking eyes, take one of your nostrils out your nose, take your bottom lip off or some shit like that.
Tough.
Motherfuckers start paying attention.
It's tough to say, bro, because it like stupid. It's like it's a continuation of stuff that's been happening before. Like the first of all, let me say they should definitely get 7 years.
They should get all the 7. Yeah,
I say
all the 7.
They probably do like.
No, ain't no 5 with good behavior. Ain't no 3.5.
They gonna get that
because they went in witness
First
protection. Because they was in witness protection.
What?
Witness protection.
Because that's what they gonna do. That's what they gonna do.
Witness protection for jump for.
Oh, you mean like
PC.
PC.
Yeah,
PC. Yeah, that's the same thing.
Oh.
That's tough.
What race were they?
I think one of them was like. I think one of them was black and the other one was other.
Other? What is?
It's like a mixture of shit. I think it was Hispanic mixed with black mixed with white.
So
Italian. They had a little bit of. They was like a mud or something.
Was they complexion lighter or darker?
I didn't really see the pictures. I just
heard the story.
Heard the story.
Right. I guess.
See, you know why I asked that, right?
Yeah, you know
that shit matter.
They had some white mixed with them. Somewhere they had some white in their bloodline somewhere. Because black people do not play that for to go sleep in Target all night. Because you know once you come out of
if you know black people doing that is when they down bad.
I don't even say that because black people do stupid stuff too.
We do.
Yeah, like that one time
that's off the hook. We do.
with the glue.
I was thinking about that. The dude with the glued his face, glued the.
I'm talking about old girl. I'm talking about old girl.
The gorilla glue girl.
We ain't gonna speak on that.
And the dude glued a cup to his mouth.
Dude glued a cup to his face. Gorilla glued a cup to his face, and then ended up. He was like, "Oh, we'll just all you got to do is lick the cup." Next thing you know, you see him in the hospital with a doctor trying to figure out how to get it off his face.
We got to do better.
So like we do stupid stuff too, but yeah, they should definitely get the full 7 years, no questions asked. Like no,
it's just man, like you say, like this shit is like I just hope and pray to God, cause I be looking at my son sometime too, and it's like I just hope you had a common sense, and I be trying to tell him about that. Like think about stuff, like. Think about what you're doing and how you're doing it, and it's just like this generation just don't like it's repercussions behind everything you're doing. Motherfuckers just be doing shit just to be doing it, just to be like a famous person for you. They like this new generation. Like we grew up on like putting shit in the oven, letting that shit simmer, putting a little seasoning with that shit, and shit on 350 for a couple hours. That's how I feel about our generation. Newer generation love to throw everything in the fucking microwave. 2 minutes, you want to be famous. You want to be rich. You don't want to put in no work or letting the shit turn and taking the foil off it for a little bit and when you throw it in the oven and shit like that. You want that shit to be ready in 2 minutes and it's going to burn your mouth. But you know when you put shit in the microwave, if you don't eat it right then and there, shit is nasty.
Yep.
You can't reheat it again. But when you throw that shit in the oven, them leftovers be there for a long ass time and it lasts a longer time.
Yeah, you're right.
So that's how I be looking at this generation compared to us. Like, they the microwave shit. They want shit right now. They don't want to put on no work for it. They don't want to go through no trials and tribulations. They don't want to, stand in line for this and do that. They want the shit to, I can go Google this online real quick. Oh, I can get in line online. I can get in line online, and when I show up there, they can go take me right to my table. That's a bad analogy because I use that shit.
I know what you mean.
But you get what I'm saying to say. They want shit right now. Instead of grinding for that shit. Mm-hmm. Like when you grind for something, it makes you feel better because I did that. I did that. Didn't nobody help me with that. I did that, and I grind for that. That's mine. Can't nobody take that away.
We lost that appreciation for the grind.
Yes, that's fucked up. That's really, and I don't know what it is. I don't know how it went wrong. I don't know. Did the internet make this monster? Maybe so.
Contribution.
Yeah. What you mean?
The internet as we know it today is a contribution because speaking of what we grew up on dial-up, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. But now the internet is just
Wi-Fi.
It's internet everywhere.
Everywhere.
In the car.
In the car.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just like the more things are made convenient, the lazier the generation gets.
That is a true. You are never lying. Because I call myself getting kind of lazy too. And I'm like, man, I don't want that right now. I want to go do it this way or do it that way. Or like you just going shopping online and the shit showing up to your door the next day.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Instead of you actually going to the store, looking at that shit, feeling that material like, man, I don't want that shit. That shit bogus.
Right.
Or you going somewhere else like, oh, man, them shit's ugly. Instead of waiting until you get to your door, then you sit in the back talking about I don't want it.
You good, Will?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But yeah.
Switch gears for us.
Go ahead.
Switch gears. Do the motion.
No, man. try to use my motherfucking shifting gears, boy. I know how to drive a motherfucking truck, boy. I know how to hit them gears, boy. I'm cold now with it. I used to didn't be cold, but now I'm nice.
Yeah.
I'm nice with it.
Go crazy, my boy.
Dave.
What's up?
Do me a favor. Repeat after me.
Repeat after me.
Score one for the Kings.
Wait, what?
Score one for.
Score one for the Kings.
Score
one for the Kings.
Yeah, you gotta say it with that same voice.
Where we getting that? Come on, man.
Kelly Clarkson.
Oh, yeah. Go ahead and tell the story.
Kelly Clarkson.
Oh, okay.
All right.
I'm like, what?
Hold
Sacramento?
Up. Yeah. So,
score one for. I thought he was talking about basketball too.
No. Let me find the story. I just had it up.
Okay,
but
ESPN, they're like, damn, they got a trade or something.
Kelly Clarkson, her husband divorced her, right? Mm-hmm. So this is what the article says according to BuzzFeed. This is on Facebook, but Kelly Clarkson finally settles divorce. Will pay her ex-husband Brandon Blackstock over $1.3 million plus monthly spousal support. The singer, 39, will pay her ex a massive one-time payment of just over $1.3 million, as well as a monthly child support payment of $45,601 for their two children, River, 7 years old.
We've heard worse names.
Right. And Remington Alexander, 5.
Should have been paying more for their goddamn names on the kids.
Remington Alexander, 5?
In addition to the one-time payment, the American Idol winner will also have to pay her ex $115,000 in spousal support per month until January 31st, 2024. Blackstock will get the former couple's farm cattle, livestock, stock dogs, and horses. Multiple vehicles, including a Ford F-350, a Ford F-250, an ATV, and several CAT snowmobiles or CAT snowmobiles. He will also walk away with a golf simulator and a couple of Patek Philippe watches.
$2.46
Philippe.
$2.46 million over 2 years.
I'm stuck on the golf simulator. God damn.
Okay.
Golf simulator.
Damn. I want one.
We want to make you finish?
Yeah, that's.
Make a disclaimer first, because we really don't give a fuck about celebrity business, but we do talk about it from time to time. Yeah. Because we like personal shit that's personal to us. Because we're not celebrities. We like talking about shit that really affects us. Right. But this story right here, hey, get that money, King. What you talking about? Get your money, King.
You gonna say score one for the King?
I ain't gonna say score one for the King. I like that. I like get your money, King is much better.
Hold on. We can't forget the women. It's a step up for women, equal rights. You know what I'm saying? Congratulations. Y'all good, y'all up there. You feel me? Yeah. We there.
But yeah, get your money, King. Get your motherfucking money, King. I think she should have paid more though. I think she got off light.
You think so?
Yeah, she got off light.
Is she worth that much?
She can pay a little bit more.
She worth more than that?
Get her for every dime she goddamn it got. Goddamn it, King. Get her. Get her, King. Make her have to start over, King. Get her.
Hold on.
And what makes it so bad is my man got all that money and only get the kids one time out of the month.
He get the kids one time?
1 week. He get them 2 weekends out of the month.
For real?
Damn.
Look it up.
I mean,
I heard the story too because I listened to Breakfast. Right. They said that shit. Get her 2 kids out the month because they were sitting up there talking about we need to find his lawyer because whoever his lawyer is a bad man.
Yeah, I need that.
I need his kid just in case I get something happen to me. I need that lawyer too, bro. You're gonna pay me.
Kelly Clarkson is estimated net worth $45 million.
Yeah, I told you she could have got more. She got off right by that 2.6. She should have been like 20-something million. He get half of that. He's supposed to get half.
I was about to say that.
Yeah. California too. That's half.
Yeah, because that's what happened with if it was a guy.
Yeah, he need half. Get that money, King.
She'll take half.
King, get your money, King. I ain't trying to hear that. Get that money, King.
What'd you do with that?
What?
Let's just say, heavens forbid, you get married to your ladies and all that, and then she gets to an estimated net worth of $45 million, and y'all get divorced.
I won't have.
I need that.
What you talking about? You laughing? I'm dead ass serious. I won't have.
But what would you do with that though? Okay,
I won't have.
It don't matter.
I think at a certain point, it's just like you don't think there is a such thing as too much.
Yes, it is.
Too much.
No, you don't think so, Will?
It is. Yeah. It is. But they've been doing it for years, so it's our time.
Okay.
It's our time.
I ain't trying to give half. Get your money, King.
I ain't. You right.
Hey, and anybody else tell you otherwise, tell them kiss your ass. I'm getting my money, King.
What do you get? The KNoWKi word of the week?
Yeah. You get your money, King. I ain't get your money.
Yeah.
Because I won't. Nah.
That's crazy.
Ooh. Now I know this gonna probably sound fucked up. I'm not gonna tell. Damn, should I tell this story? I think people might say something. Okay. I'm not gonna say nobody's names. I'm not gonna say nobody's names.
You're right. Just don't say names.
Okay, right. If you was married to your wife or whatever, you found out that she brought her side chick to an event y'all was at.
Her side chick?
Her. Okay, you married. Your wife had a side dude.
Oh, side dude. Okay.
Okay, and she brought him and invited him to one of y'all events. Y'all was out there, and she brought him to like a family event or whatever. You struck up a conversation with him, shook his hand and everything. Y'all sitting there chopping it up like y'all cool and everything, but you didn't know who he was. Is that a little bit different?
Different than what?
Does he know you?
He know who you is.
He better know me.
No, yeah, he know who he is.
I mean, cause motherfuckers be shady and don't be telling motherfuckers they married.
He know who you is. Cause first of all, when somebody told me this, I told them first of all if I did have a side chick. If I did have a side chick.
You know, that's different what you said.
Shut the fuck up. If I did have a side chick. First of all, if she invites me somewhere to where her husband is, even if she didn't tell me where her husband was going to be there, if I walk in, I know who her husband is. If I walk in and see her husband
there, try to avoid that, man.
No, I'm walking back out. That's dangerous. That is, dog, we're not talking about girlfriend no more. We're talking about your wife. Mm-hmm. It's different levels to this shit. Wife. Like you will fuck something up for your wife. Your girlfriend, you'll fuck it up 50%. Your wife, you going full on head 100% about your wife.
Right.
So if she invited me somewhere to where her husband was, I'm going to tell her when I do see her, I'm not going to say nothing about it now. I'm not going to make a scene about it. But when I do get her, that's fucked up. It's a different time. You're trying to lose me and your life. That dude would kill both of us.
Mm-hmm.
And then for me to have a conversation with him,
that's kind of fucked up. Cause now, and like after I found out, I'm just picturing this bitch in the back of the room. Like, look at him. Right. Look at him chopping it up. Yeah, I did that.
Yeah, and then like you sitting there, he talking to her, right? He leave you. He go kiss her, give her a kiss on the cheek. Like, man, I start my dick on that cheek too. Meat all across her grill, and he kissing her.
Where we going with this,
bro? And people gonna sit up here and say, "Oh, all cheating is bad, cheating and all this." It is true, but it's another level of cheating on top of cheating too.
Now it's not cheating; it's just disrespect.
Thank you. That is totally. That means you shouldn't be married. You might as well get a divorce for real, because you already should have got a divorce from you cheating. But for you to do some shit like that,
it shows that you don't respect me not as a man, but as a person.
Because I would.
Fucked up. That's kind of fucked up. You wouldn't. But that's fucked up.
You losing it?
The meat on the grill thing got me pissed. That shit got me mad as hell.
You come up there, you smacked her with all meat all across her face. Lick your tongue out, all type of shit. Come on, man. I know it got you hot.
What's that? What's that movie? Kill Bill, when there was the sirens, like yeah, like the whole time.
But it's like that's
flat out disrespect, bro. That's the lowest.
And it's just a hypothetical. Don't get it to say I got somebody's doing this or anything. It's just hypothetical for anybody out there listening.
Right. So you asking like, what would be our reaction, or like just what we think about it?
Yeah, it's just like, what if that happened? Like, because it's like people always say, because we just chopping it up, we just going over what ifs and all this stuff right now, and it's just chopping it up to where like, bro, that like, cause like, I'm a respectful dude, and even if I was doing something like that, yes, that's what I'm saying. Because this all is if. This is what if I big hypothetical. This is big hypothetical. It's like if I was to do something like that, I'm not bringing no girl to where I lay at. She's not gonna ever like. I'm not like I'm in my girl car right now because my car whatever. You think I would go even if I was doing something? You think I'm going to take my girl car and go see another chick?
It's sloppy.
That's a worse than disrespect. What's a word?
And I'm gonna put her in the front seat. We're gonna drive around.
What's a word worse than disrespect?
That's because women are more petty than men.
Bro, I wish I would roll up right now. My motherfucking got motherfucking dude at my front seat of my car
with the donut.
Yeah, my car got a donut on it right now because I need my tire. And I roll up in my
spare tire on that boy.
Yeah, she got this dude in my car leaning back, chilling in my car. And these are all hypothetical.
Get up and walk out.
Yeah, these are all hypothetical. I'm not worried about that shit, no way. I know I would go.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, I'm not worried about
that. When I was talking about our stories or something, I always pictured it like it's just from the moment.
And the people were, man, all cheating is disrespectful.
No,
I get it, but it's a level of disrespect when it comes to cheating too. Because if you just fuck them, okay, we'll move on, whatever. But you do shit like that, that means like you really don't fuck with me as a man.
Yeah. Like you.
It's almost like spitting in somebody's face.
That's like what?
Spitting in somebody's face.
That's a little bit worse.
It is on the same level.
Your girl spit in your face?
Yes.
I think what I would feel from her spitting in my face is the same rage as
you would feel if you seen
if
that.
I found out. Like,
he was there walking around chopping up with your family. He over there kicking it with your brother.
Saying hi, eating our food. You know what I'm saying?
He over there chilling with your brother. He just chilling.
Just
talking about, hey man, you know I do this now, man. I got this interest, and now he start hanging around for real. I get it. My brother get his number. He come out cigars with us now.
And then, like, what if you befriend this person? What if you befriend this person?
Bro, and for him, again to me too, he know who I am, and for him to go along with this stuff and do this stuff too,
especially if he know. I gotta fuck both of y'all up.
That's tough, bro. That's tough.
Man.
That's tough. Like, oh man, that got me itching.
But it's just hypothetical, bro. It's just like because we see this in movies and stuff. We always see this in movies. We always see this and stuff. But bro, to me, that's a huge. Like that means to me, you really didn't fuck with me in the first place, bro. Like you say you did. You didn't really fuck with me like that.
That's what it has to say.
That's one of them situations was like my reaction.
Nigga hard to be crushed though.
Yeah.
Nigga hard to be.
Like, for real.
After I get through killing you and him, I'm in a jail cell. Oh, bitch, you did me wrong, bitch. Oh, baby, you did me. Oh, Lord, bitch, you motherfucking bitch, you ain't no motherfucking girl no more. You bitch. You hoe. You fucking slut. Now I'm gonna kill your mama too, bitch. For having a motherfucker like you, bitch. You dirty motherfucker, you.
That's fucked up, man.
No, that shit happened, motherfucker, bro. That shit was
my God.
really fucked up, B. And then, not let alone if you have one of them guys who's deeply, deeply in love with his girl. Like, go to work every day, make sure everything's straight, try to be at her beck and call, and all this stuff, and she do some shit like that to you? And on the same level as that is if you come home and this bitch and that get knocked down in y'all bed.
You know what?
Let me let these niggas know they gonna get their time almost up. I don't want to hear this shit no more.
I'll fuck around. Me personally, I'll fuck around when I'm talking to nobody for like a couple weeks. I'm moving differently.
What do you think is
I'm moving out of Chicago.
Right, I got, you know what I'm saying?
I gotta go.
I got bodies now. I'm moving a little different. Sorry, I gotta cancel tonight, you know what I'm saying?
I gotta go. I gotta go back to
I'm calling off work.
I'm going to the crib. I ain't lying. I'm going back home.
Any of y'all ever got cheated on?
Not that I know of.
Yeah. But it was like some type of how can I say, like, I knew, you know what I'm saying? Like,
you knew, you said?
No, like, I seen it coming. It was more like when I felt like this bitch.
Me too.
That's the first thing you said. That's the first thing you said.
I was like, you know, like, I was 19, you know what I'm saying? I ain't know, dated her for like 3-4 months or some shit. Like, got serious with her 3-4 months.
You said you went 3-4 months?
No, like, you know, we was fucking around before that, but when you make shit official.
Oh, 3 months? That wasn't no goddamn relationship.
Right, that's why I'm like, this bitch.
That was some shit.
You know what I'm saying? But that's like the only time. But it's like, I'm some like, I ain't even tripping shit, like, don't talk to me no more type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, no, I got cheated on, and it was crazy. So, talking to this girl, we was together for a little while or whatever. And my sister used to date this other dude. And so I knew him. He knew my girl because she worked at the airport. They were, you know what I'm saying? So they knew of each other, woo, out the bam. So me and her, we talking. She got her own little spot. I was sleeping over. We out the bam. And he called me one day out the blue. And like my sister had broke up with him. They ain't been together, but they were still kind of fucking around. Yeah. He called me, yo, ill will, man. I just fucked your bitch. And I'm thinking he joking. She like, for real, I'm like, man, get the fuck off my phone. You know what I'm saying? Like, ooh. And so I call her, bitch, what you doing? Nothing. Bitch, you just ain't going there. Yeah, he was just a bitch. He just told me I fucked. And she like, no, well, so why would he call me? Then she like, yeah, we did. I was pissed, but he knew me. He knew that was my girl.
He lame as fuck. He lame as hell, bro.
I say this. I say this.
He lame.
When I found out old girl cheated on me, I thought of it as karma. You know what I'm saying?
Because you did a lot of cheating.
I'm always the other nigga. I ain't even going anybody can know.
Boy, he got a real. He got a real serious girlfriend.
Yeah, my girl know. Anybody can vouch though. I never did that to one of my homies. I never do that to a homie. But if I don't know you, like it's like I wouldn't like shake your hand like you know what I'm saying. Like I'm never that type of dude.
Yeah.
Like for me to like be that other guy like. I just met her at Walmart, bro. You know what I'm saying? It is like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. She choosy.
Right. That's on her. I ain't got nothing to do with this. I ain't never been that nigga like, I'll be your homie that's, you know, fuck with your girl or some shit. Ha on your face and shit. I ain't got your fucking phone number. Bro, you know what I'm saying?
That was lame, that story, dude.
Yeah.
Because, like, the one Will just said, nigga, that was your girl, that was your sister's boyfriend.
Right.
So he knew you.
Yeah.
He knew you good, nigga. You done been around the family.
Right, that's the thing.
And for you to go deliberately out the way, I don't know what my sister did to you, but for you to go deliberately out the way to be over to my girl.
Damn, he called laughing though?
Yeah.
Damn.
He lame.
Yeah. Was it the first time?
I don't fucking know. I didn't fuck.
Man, what the fuck? It's over with. When I found out,
1 to 100.
It don't matter if y'all fuck 20 times, nigga. When I found out the one time, it's over with.
1 to 100.
No, I'm not saying like on some forgiveness type shit.
But like, bro,
like,
that's it. That nigga lame.
Like, did he like?
He lame, bro.
I don't know. I didn't follow up.
My thing is like, I didn't follow. There was no follow up questions. But it's like,
nigga lame, though.
I'll say this. Maybe since I ain't gonna cap being another person, maybe he told you out of like slight respect. Cause,
get the fuck out of here.
You can't doubt a nigga for turning down some pussy. Bro, you gonna doubt the nigga for turning down pussy?
Yes, the fuck. So
I understand. That's because he knew him. He knew him.
Yes,
yeah, it's different.
Look, your
I
girl
ain't never
tried
been
to
in
fuck
that
me.
situation.
I didn't do it though, bro. But your girl tried to fuck me. I'm calling you immediately. Your girl tried to fuck me, but I did not do it. You can believe me or you can't believe me, but I'm telling you what just happened.
That's because you respect him.
Yes,
right.
That's just with anybody. That's his motherfucking sister's boyfriend used to be.
Yeah,
nigga, we used to be cool. No, they probably used to be cool as hell.
I mean, we was decent. I ain't never had no beef with the nigga. You know what I'm saying?
But he knew you.
Right.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
He knew you had my number.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'll say okay. Yeah, that's petty.
So you didn't know he had your number?
No, I knew. I mean, he was cool.
Right.
Yeah. I'm saying he knew me well. He had my number. He called me on his way leaving her house. Like
that's fucked up. That wasn't what made him call you.
Lame, bro.
Yeah, that's kind of. That's kind of fucked up.
That nigga lame, bro. And don't worry about that. He got something way worse than that. Nigga sent him a video with motherfuckers stopping me to cross his girl face one time. I know, bro. Because, boy, you do some shit like that, karma's coming to you. For you to call somebody and be like, man, I just fucked your bitch. Ha-ha. And hang up and go about your business. Like Dirk's song, ha-ha.
That's the first thing I thought of. That's why I started laughing.
I want to ask you a question about what we were talking about before. You said, what do you think was worse? Like shaking hands with your wife's side dude and not knowing it and finding out later, you know, or catching them in the act. What would you be more mad at?
All that is, because I met him. I should not meet your side dude.
Which one would you say?
Catching the act, because
we just shook hands. You right?
We could shake hands and I could never fully know exactly what happened.
Yeah.
Right? For all I know, you just eat my girl out. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And it's still bad, but to catch a nigga on a downstroke.
That nigga knocking your girl back loose. You walk in there, that bitch ain't never yelling for me like that.
Bro. Nah,
I mean,
that's tough.
I got another story.
I got another story.
I can't breathe.
Oh my goodness.
I was on the other side of this. I was talking to this white bitch, and I shouldn't have been in the first place. She was not at my scale, but it was just something to do. I was young.
Are you talking about one of them trailer park?
Yeah, I was. Look,
some pussy. You just want some pussy.
She was tossing up. Why not? Type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Had some good neck.
Yeah.
I told you, boy. I know what you're talking about. I know exactly what you're talking about.
I shouldn't have been there. I shouldn't have been. Again, she was not at my caliber woman. Whatever. I don't even count her as a body. That's how.
I don't even count it.
Pigeon throat.
Anyway, so went to her crib, you know what I'm saying? In the basement, smashing. Bro, I had just painted her face, and a guy walked in. I'm like, my bad, bro.
So you got karma.
No, see, but I didn't know she had a guy.
Oh,
okay,
you didn't know. Okay.
So I was like, damn, bro, that you might want to handle that. Nah, I put my shit on. You arguing with her and shit. I'm like, he doing the right thing. All right, I didn't know. I didn't know. If I'd have known,
check the
like
pimp,
I said,
check the hoe. If you ever do that, you get in that situation. Like this rule number 1, bro. If you get caught cheating on, you know what I'm talking about. Not check the pimp, check the hoe. Your beef is with dude, with her, not dude.
Yeah, with the person you with.
Yeah.
And so, he all mad. I ain't say shit. I'm getting ready. He all mad. And he wanted to say the N-word, but I'm big. So, like, you can tell. You fucking with this black guy?
Now,
I'm like, just don't fight me with my dick out, bro. Like,
y'all in there wrestling, you butt ass naked.
Just don't fight me with my dick out, bro.
Hey, I'm gonna whoop your ass as soon as you put on your goddamn drawers. Put on the motherfucking drawers. Hey, matter of fact, put on a shirt too, motherfucker. When you put that shit on, whooping your motherfucking ass. Oh my God. But another rule too. When I said the rule don't check the pimp, check the hoe.
Yeah.
But if like he said, if the nigga when his sister's ex-boyfriend called him, now you can whoop his ass because you called me deliberately. You knew that was my girl, and it ain't just because you fucked my girl. It's because you called my phone, laughing to myself. Aha, you called like that.
Right.
I can understand you whooping his ass. Now, I get that. I understand. Yeah. So, but damn, bro, I ain't never been like that though. I ain't never.
I mean, it was cool. I wasn't like in love, thank God. You know what I'm saying? Like,
well, I probably pray God I don't never walk in on that shit like that.
Oh my God.
Yeah, no, I'd rather shake the man hand, G. Don't let me catch y'all. Like,
but if I did walk in the house and I did see that, like, man, you a dirty bitch, and just start grabbing my shit, because I know
what I'm capable of.
Yes, and I got guns in the house, so I'm gonna grab my guns first. I'm gonna come back and get my other shit because I don't want, or not. I'm gonna grab that bag and all them bags with all the ammunition and all that shit. And I'm gonna go into the car. I'm gonna grab me some clothes so I need to go whatever. But I'm gonna be back for the rest of my shit. I'm gonna get my TV too. And my monitor.
My TV.
And my monitor. I need my monitor too. But yeah, I'm gonna just get my shit. I'm not gonna go all off. I'm not gonna try to beat her up or nothing like that. It's just that karma for you finna be bad as fuck. Cause I know what all I'm capable of doing. I know what type of guy I am, so I know what I do. So, and it ain't that many, like, you go out there and be in these streets if you want to. This shit is out there. It's dry. Because I know if I get out of my thing right out of what I'm in right now, well, I'm going to be around here like wheel slinging and stopping shit across motherfuckers' grills and shit. Man. I'm not getting this shit right now. Dude. I'm not. And then for me to get in a relationship with you, we're going to have to be knowing each other for some years. For me to really see how you move, really see how you interact and shit like that, we're going to have to hang out and shit like that. But for me to just, like, wife you up and all that shit off the bat, nah. Put that shit through. Let's close this up.
Yeah. Hit him with a match, man.
I hit him with a match. It's just a simple thing right now, man, because it's like a lot of things going on in the world. A lot of things is going bad for people. People give up. People talk about mental health. And it's just want to give you one simple thing. You might look at us because we don't come in here down. We talk about this. And all the conversations we have with each other be uplifting. But it's one thing that I could say that the four of us, even with Jay every day not here in his absence, we never gave up on nothing we do. We never stopped working. We never give up on anything. We never be down for too long and nothing like that. And it's just my message to y'all is very simple. Never give up. I don't give a fuck if you at your last. I don't give a fuck if you about to go to jail. You gotta go spend some time behind bars. I don't give a fuck if you messed up really, really bad. I don't give a fuck if a motherfucker at your door finna do this. Never give up. Until you got every breath in your body, you keep fighting. Until you motherfucker about to throw some dirt on you, you try to fight to get out of there, but you ain't gonna go nowhere because you know it's time for you to go. You already got the dirt thrown on you. But you know what I'm saying. You never give up. That's one thing about me. I don't give a fuck what I'm going through. Mine can lead me today, not lead me with nothing. I could be on the bus. I can be sleeping on the street for a couple of days. Trust and believe I ain't gonna give up though. Yeah. Some shit gonna start turning around. I'm gonna get back where I need to be and all that shit. It's one thing about me. I never gave up. Ever. Never will give up. Give a fuck what happens. You do not give up. And that's just my message to y'all from the KNoWKi podcast. Don't ever, ever give up. That's the name of this podcast. Don't ever give up. Even if your girl bring another dude to y'all meet or whatever like that, just don't give up. Get you another girl.
Facts. This podcast is sponsored by the 1448 Bakery. Go to 1448baconco.com and put in the KNoWKi at your checkout and get 15% off of your box of assorted cake cookies.
Yeah, I need to call them too. I want me some cookies. I want them brownies. Them brownies was fire though. I ain't gonna lie. With that caramel on there with a little bit of salt. Oh my God, them bitches was hidden.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we tasted all that shit. We ain't fire. Yeah, we ain't just put him up there and think he is fire. No, his shit is fire. He really is fire. Fire. Like I don't know what he had when he was growing up. He must have had a baking set because that nigga can bake. Had him an apron with it, man. Shit good.
Also, a quick shout out to the Will Hill Show.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Check out Will Hill Show on all the major platforms. I listen on Spotify. It's on Apple Podcasts as well.
It's Will Hill Show. Mm-hmm. Yeah, subscribe right now because I keep forgetting.
Yeah, make sure y'all check me out, y'all. We drop episodes weekly on Mondays. We just had one of my girlfriends. She's a therapist, so it was a decent convo talking about black people and mental health. Check it out.
Wear your crown, build your legacy, kings. It's your man Spaces.
Soundman Dave.
Hey, this your boy Maul. Meeting the Giant.